Good morning, my beautiful friends, and welcome to Buzz from the Hive. Today I'm going to be reading from r/EntitledPeople, and the story is called X Wants Me to Steal from My Parents and Be Reported for Auto Theft. My ex, 19-year-old male, was trying to convince me, 18-year-old female, to steal my parents' car to go and live with him, which would eventually leave me getting reported by my parents for auto theft. Yeah, sounds just as crazy as you think it is. My boyfriend at the time, of 6 months, lived 4 hours away from me, and I usually tried to see him every other month when I had barely gotten a job at JCPenney and only being part-time. Well, lo and behold, he was a college dropout who didn't have a job, living off his sweet parents who were barely getting by themselves, and did nothing but smoke and drink off his dad's couch. Now, why would I stay with him? 'Cause I thought I was in love with him. Ugh, young me, why was I so naive? Anyway, by February of 2019, I was taking so much physical and mental abuse by then that I was getting sick of his BS already. But this is what broke the camel's back. I had just visited a couple of weeks prior to this, as well as spending over $400 on a Greyhound bus fare, dinner, transportation, and other entertainment we indulged in. Mind you, it was all on me because he had no bloody job, but this entitled twat had the nerve to tell me that it wasn't enough, and that he was sad I wasn't going to be there on his birthday. It was a week away. I told him I couldn't because I had my own responsibilities and having to take care of myself first. Nope. He didn't like the idea of putting myself first, so he decides he's tired of not seeing me more often and tells me I should take the car I'm using, pack up my stuff, and move in with him. He doesn't even have a place of his own. Also, explain to him that my car isn't even my car. It was still in my parents' name, and they would never allow me to just take it whenever. He still thought this was a genius plan and tried to guilt trip me, saying, "If you don't want to, does this mean that you don't love me anymore? Or is it because you're cheating on me?" Of course, no, and no. It's because my parents have specifically told me if I take the car to see him, they will report me for auto theft, since it's still their car. Honestly, I look back and I was mad about it at the time, but I understand their perspective because he was definitely not worth it. After that argument, we ended up going silent for the next couple of days, with no calling, no texting, until he texts saying sorry once again, but I needed to stop being a bee. So not a real apology, obviously. I ended up showing my parents, and they were livid, but not at me. They then started listing off all the red flags that I had been ignoring, and they told me that I had to choose, and they would support me no matter what, but I deserved better. So I did what I wanted, but never had the courage to do, and ended it. I just remember calling and telling him that I'm done with him and not letting him have a single word before I hung up. I blocked him on everything, and I deleted all photos of us. He did try reaching out to me through other phone numbers, and I ended up blocking those, but after a few days he gave up and I finally felt free. My parents were right, and since then I have found the real love of my life. We've been going strong for a little over a year, and he is so excited to make me his wife one day. My parents approve of him as well this time. OP, I am so glad you left him when you did. No one needs someone like that sticking to them for life. I cannot believe you went down there and you spent over $400 between transportation, taking him out for dinner, whatever else it is you guys did for entertainment, and it wasn't enough for him. You were probably thinking, hey, I'm available at this time. This'll be my birthday gift to him. But it wasn't enough for him. He wanted you to not only spend all that, but to come down for his birthday in a week from now and what, spend a couple $100 extra on him? I get the feeling that had you have stayed, he probably would have expected you to support him for life. It sounds as though you found someone who you truly love, and I really hope you guys the best. To everyone else watching, leave a comment and let me know what you would have done in this situation. This wraps up our video for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button for me so you never miss one of my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys next time.